Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a speed test comparison between the Samsung Galaxy A56 5G versus the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. And the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus is powered by new MediaTek Dimensity 7200 SoC with 12 GB of RAM, while Samsung A56 5G is powered by Samsung Exynos 1580 SoC with 8 GB of RAM. So very interesting to see how both phones is gonna perform. Let's start off with the Bootup test. So logos came up at the same time on both phones, and both phones now is running on latest Android 15. Redmi is give you Android 14 right out of the box, but now we have Android 15 for the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus as well. But Samsung is running on Android 15 right out of the box. Samsung it is much faster when it comes to booting up. Redmi now it is also done, so we almost have 4 or 5 second difference. And Samsung has a 6.7 inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate. Also we have a center punch hole. Overall you can see in the bezels it is looks, I would say, really decent, not the smallest I would say. While on the other hand, Redmi has a much slimmer bezels, 6.67 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED with 120 Hz refresh rate, and Redmi has a curved AMOLED display. As you can see, again we have center punch hole, and the bottom chin it is actually much smaller on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. So guys, everything is closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones, and the first application I'm gonna launching is going to be the phone dialer, slightly faster on the Samsung, followed by the Redmi. So next on the list is the settings, faster on Samsung. So let's go to the display. So you can see we have 120 Hz refresh rate on both phones. We also have auto option on the Redmi, but the adaptive mode on the Samsung it is really optimized. So now check out some more apps like Amazon shopping on both phones. In that one it is much faster on the Samsung A56 5G. Redmi it is also right behind there. Anyways, scrolling it is really smooth. And now let's open laptops tab, faster once again on the Samsung. So now check out some games application. Now let's start off with the Candy Crush Saga, Exynos 1580 Dimensity 7200, so faster on the Samsung, while Redmi also right behind there. Once again we have dual speakers, which is much better I would say on the Samsung. Instagram faster on the Samsung. Let's spin out, exactly the same this time. Snapchat faster on the Samsung. Spotify faster on the Samsung. Subway Surfer Dimensity 7200 versus Exynos 1580, but at the end exactly the same on both phones, but in the start Redmi is slightly faster. Now let's see Temper 2. And Temper 2 it is faster on Samsung A56 5G. Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus it is, as you can see, we almost have 1 second difference. And now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile. Dimensity 7200 versus Exynos 1580. So faster on the Samsung, or on the Redmi it is faster there. Also in that game we have smooth graphics with extreme frame rate on both phones. So now let's open up X, faster on the Samsung. Zedge faster on the Samsung. Let's see the scrolling it is smooth on both phones. Once again we have 120 Hz refresh rate. So last I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application, and that one it is open up much faster on the Samsung, and the cameras it is obviously much better on the Samsung. So looking at the front facing camera, so the front facing camera it is, I would say, better on the Samsung. Now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using Samsung internet versus the Chrome on the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. Wikipedia.org faster on the Samsung. Scrolling it is really smooth. Same thing zooming out. English tab absolutely similar on both phones. Next on the list is the apple.com, and apple.com, it is faster on the Samsung A56 5G. Redmi, it is also right behind there every single time. So anyways, scrolling absolutely smooth. So now let's see RAM management. So we have 8 GB of RAM versus 12 GB, I think, on the Redmi. Phone dialer still there. Settings, Amazon shopping, that is still there. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, Instagram, Pinout, Snapchat, Spotify, Subway Surfer, still there. So RAM management looks excellent. Temper 2 also still there in the memory. PUBG, Open X, Zedge, and lastly back to the internet browser, and that is refresh, I think, on the Redmi. So we have one refresh on the Redmi as far as the apps opening are concerned, and definitely Samsung A56 is perform slightly faster, not only in system-based applications, even in games we constantly see a 1 or 2 second difference minimum. So in terms of the RAM wise, excellent RAM management we have on the Samsung, while on the Redmi at the end we have only one refresh. Also on the Samsung we have 5000 mAh battery size with a 45W super fast charging, while Redmi also has a 5000 mAh battery size with a 120W super fast charging with the Redmi, I think. So anyways, that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Samsung A56 5G versus the Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.